What up, Soul family? How y'all doing? What's going on? What's good, Joe? What up, Spence? Salute, fellas. Let's see. As we get started, get set up. As y'all see in the title, we are talking, unique A luxuries. I got me a discovery set. Had it for a minute, but just had to find the time to go live. Drop those center of the days in the chat, and we gonna get this thing started. It's football Sunday, so I ain't got much time, but had to find a little time to come talk to everybody. To start off, I ain't got no sin today just yet. Wanted to leave all my skin, all my room, to get a um, decent amount of these samples on skin. Sipping on some Shea by La Portier cognac, very smooth. Highly suggest trying it on. I don't have it on yet, but more than likely, my scent of the day is going to be Summer Musk from the House of Drake. I've really been enjoying this fragrance a lot lately, especially for a celebrity fragrance. Uh, it's really good, really damn good. Creamy, cashmere, lightly light citruses, florals, some woods. Man, definitely a good John, definitely. Spence said, "What up?" Playboy Center of the day is Roja's Apex. I haven't got my nose on that one. Really, I wasn't sure if it was going to fit my cup of tea or not. Uh, Joel says, "Center of the day is a Jaw Ombre Premente." What house is that from, Joe? Then Joel said he just got Unique K's Luxuries Academics. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that again. I'm a butcher it. But go ahead and tap in. We got the full sample set. This how it comes. Don't really remember how much I paid for it. Like I said, I done had it quite a while. But I think you get a good, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 fragrances in this sample set. And there's a few I really did, want to get my nose on and check out Zenji, Ocean de Revere, um, Aphrodisiac Tux. There was a few of them I wanted to check out. If I got any experience with these, definitely let me know. Spence, if you got a moment, you want to hop on with me, we can talk about some of these. Just let me know. I can definitely always send you the link. But let's see, where should we dive in first? Joe said it should be in the sample set. Let me see. It is. Yep, Joe, it is. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start with that one first. Appreciate that, Spence. Appreciate that. Definitely you can catch up another time. But Joe, you right. It is in the sample set. I'm gonna pull up that first. I'm gonna pull up the notes, but I'm not gonna look at them just yet. Go ahead and all the samples come in a little box like this. Boom. And let's see, I think they're 2 ml samples, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna dive right on to it. Vanish, my guy. I'm all right, Chief. I can't complain. So looking up, I'm not gonna look at the notes, but the main accords for this Akadenzi, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it says unisex. It's aromatic marine notes, lettuce, citrus, woody, fruity, sweet, and aromatic, fresh spice, and powdery. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get 2 sprays on the back of the hand for this one. and see what we got going on. Vantage, if you just tuned in, I don't have a scent of the day so far yet. Wanted to do some sampling. I knew I was going to be spraying a lot of stuff on. So I didn't put on the scent of the day just yet because I'm going to wash all this stuff off. But more than likely, my scent of the evening, scent of the night is going to be Summer Meats from the House of Drake. So he probably doesn't have one he's going through. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting off the back, Joe. I'm definitely getting the citruses, kind of aromatic. Definitely a little sea salty. All good, man. There's ain't no need to apologize, Chief. All good. Definitely, definitely a vibe. I can get with this one, Joe. I'm guessing it's still warm. Where you at? To be wearing something like this, it's definitely giving summer vibes. Definitely giving summer vibes. Get some citruses, some aromatics, some sea salt, marine accords. I'm not getting a leather accord, any powdery. Let's get to the notes, see what is really what they got in here. So top notes, C notes, grapefruit and lemon. Mid notes, pineapple, thyme, apple, myrtle, lavender, white florals or white flowers. Base notes, leather, cedar, musk, sandalwood, vanilla, patchouli, and amber. So right off the back, I'm only getting the top, I'm getting the sea salts, I'm getting the citruses. Nothing really stands out, in general. Slightly, like I said, slightly aromatic, floral. Not getting none of the base notes, but it's the opening to be expected. It's good. I like it. Definitely summertime, more casual, everyday style fragrance. This would definitely be, more on a grab and go scale. I'm gonna come back, keep that right there, see if I can pick up some of the base notes a little bit later in the dry down. Vanish, nah, no plans yet for Halloween. Not necessarily. I figure something out though. Definitely. So myrtle might be a note that you find different in it. Right now, since I never smelt myrtle, I really don't know, Joe, what it would know a way to pinpoint it. But right off the back, I'm getting the top. I'm really, really getting the top and some of the mid. The lavender here is making this note very aromatic. We almost got like a soapy accord as well. Let me see. Let me see. What should I go with next? Anybody that then I'm gonna try to do a couple before I get into Zenji and Ocean Revere. Those are the main two I wanted to try crush on me as well. But other than that, uh, somebody give me something else I should try. What's the most favorite fragrance? Oh, my favorite fragrance in my collection is the Adonis Awakens from the House of Argos. Vanish. You said the woods. Are you talking? What is it? Woos and Moves. Spence. That's the one you're talking about. Joe said do the fresh ones first before the. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Because I already know my nose is gonna wear out, so I probably only get through about 5 or 6 of these, and then before my nose really wear out. Joel, I'm liking this. That the one I can't pronounce. I'm really liking this so far. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do the Spence since you suggested it. I'll tap into Woods and Moods, see what it's going for. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one that smells like oud wood from uh from Tom Ford, if I'm not mistaken. Get a nice little juice. I'm gonna go on the top of the wrist for this one. 2 sprays. Try to go up the wrist so I can keep these in order, so I can remember which one is which and when I'm smelling. Mm, this has some oud in it. I want to smell it first before I pull up the notes. But this definitely has a woody, slightly aromatic oud, and I'm getting that in the air right off rip. Appreciate that, Vanish. Rejoin. I'll be up here. I got about an hour or so. I'll be up here talking. Let's see what we get in this. Okay, I'm getting some ouds. Maybe a soft leather. Maybe some light citruses in the background. Some wood, some soft woods at that. This is actually kind of good. And I'm not the biggest leather fan whatsoever. He said, now that he is done, show us how to moonwalk. Nah. I ain't doing no moonwalking. You got Joe. So let's see. Main chords, let me pull this up real quick. Mm, 1 second as I pull this up. Let me get it. All right, I got it pulled up. It said main chords. It's oud, leather, 2 things I picked up: warm spices, woody, amber, citrus, fresh spice, animalic, metallic, and fresh. Not really getting no warm spices right off the bat. Am getting some amber. Definitely get the a soft leather in the woods in here. I'm gonna move down to the notes. Saffron, citruses, herbal notes. Definitely get those. Gaiac wood, patchouli, benzoin. Okay, that's the kind of resonance thing I'm getting in here. Labdanum, oud, leather, amber, musk are the notes in this. Kute is a good one, Joe. I have that one. I have that. I have about 3, if I'm not mistaken, from the house. Kute, Mango-nificent, and Instable are the 3 that I have. And I'm interested in Ocean, the Revere, and Zinji for sure. But this definitely does remind me of oud wood, a little bit softer um, to the off my skin, maybe a little bit more refined, if I might say. Because oud wood was good, just not my style. Um, Not necessarily something I needed in my collection. This is kind of the same way, but if I was to pick between the two, just off first impressions, I probably would go with this, just because it's a little bit more subtle, a little bit more subtle and not as, I guess, strong right off the bat, in my opinion. But I'm gonna have to let it, settle down, uh, and see what I get back to it. But it is good, definitely grown man vibes, especially for the cooler months. Not in the I say in the fall winter time frame. Let's see what else we want to tap into. I'm gonna do one more before I tap in the Ocean Revere. Let me do Crush on Me. I was definitely interested in Crush on Me. Anybody had any experience with Any ones, ooh, what is it? Woos and moves or crush on me? Anybody? Let's see what we get with crush on me. If I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be a little bit more feminine one. Definitely get some sweetness in the air without even put my nose to it. Let's see what we get. Okay, we got some sweetness. It seemed a little bit more calm, so I'm thinking this might be tonka bean instead of vanilla. Maybe some caramel. Some type of freshness in it as well. Just right off the bat. Only thing that's really standing out right off the jump is caramel and maybe some tonka bean and some type of freshness. I'm gonna look it up real quick. You said you never try. I never tried it, but Crush on Me smells like soul patchouli. Okay, I haven't tried soul patchouli either. I heard a couple of people talking about it. Joe said he always looked at Crush on Me, but never bought it. Main of course for Crush on Me, we got caramel patchouli, woody, warm spices, sweet, balsamic, earthy, citrus, fresh spice, and floral. Well, I got the caramel right off the bat. I got something else sweet in here. Like I said, I think it's tonka bean. You said if it does smell like it's great. So far, like I said, I like it. Just the caramel is kind of strong right off the back. I'm getting the patchouli. I'm getting some type of freshness mixed with like a caramel, patchouli, and tonka bean right off the back in the opening. Let's see what these notes is hitting for. It says ginger, lime in the top, floral notes in the in the mid, caramel and patchouli. Well, no tonka bean, but I don't know why I'm picking it up. But I'm definitely getting straight, fresh caramel, a woody, almost chocolatey like patchouli with a freshness in the undertones. And I'm guessing that's coming from that lime and that ginger. Really not picking up uh no florals in here. I'm getting more of a fresh caramel, chocolate like woody vibe. Woody. It's really woody slash chocolate vibe right off the bat. I will say it is good, kind of gourmandish. I can't say if it's something I will wear. This sample right off the bat, first impressions might be all I need to be honest. It's good, but I don't think it's something I need to add to the collection. I can see this being dressed up. I won't necessarily say I will wear it, as a daily wear or something like that. This might be more of an special occasion type vibe, in my opinion. The must and Joe, the one that you said you wanted that I smelled first. The must is starting to come out more now with these citruses. This is all right. I'm starting to like this one a lot more, Joe. You said there's no caramel in soul patchouli. Okay, I never tried soul patchouli, so I wouldn't know. But if they say this is what it smells like, and without the caramel, I can understand this good more. What maybe the spices it in soul patchouli comes out more instead of having that dominant caramel note. Because I can see why people like Crush on Me. Like I said, it's very gourmand in in my opinion. Not necessarily, not necessarily my cup of tea, but I can see it being great. I feel like it's more of an artistic style fragrance, honestly. Spencer said, to me, Soul Patchouli is more green, sweet, powdery, and earthy, almost like a green Jolly Rancher that you dropped in soil. Hmm. Okay. So maybe the sweetness in here um, is what reminds people of Soul Patchouli with the patchouli, because I really don't get too too much earthiness. The patchouli in here comes off more woody and chocolatey to me than earthy, but I would have to smell Soul Patchouli to really give it a fair comparison. I think I'm gonna go ahead and dive into Ocean Rivera. I think that's what it's called, or Ocean Revive, and see what it's hitting for. This is definitely one I had my eye out for. This one in Zinji. Let's see what we got. This one, Ocean Revive or Rivera, whatever you how it's pronounced. Let's see, Ocean the Revive. Basically, is how I'm seeing it. Two sprays on this hand. This was getting a lot of love, a lot of hype a few months ago in the summertime. Mm. I think that I can't remember Spence. I think the set was like a buck, maybe like $80 to a buck, somewhere around there. I can't remember. I think I got off Max Aroma if I'm not mistaken, but I think it was around 80 to $100, and you get 14 2 ml samples. So I don't think that's a bad deal at all. So I'm getting some freshness, some aquatics, or sea notes, some saltiness, some citruses, mm, maybe some soft woods in the undertone. Let's pull up the notes for Oceans Revive real quick. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see, where is it at? On Trogritica. So they say main accords is citruses, aromatics, fresh spice, marine, herbal, amber musk, woody, green, and vanilla. I'm getting citruses. I'm getting aromatic. I can see the fresh spice is very light, plays in the undertone, right with that. The marine notes pull up the so there's no top mid, it's just a bunch of notes here. C notes, mandarin, uh grapefruit, basil, vanilla, amber, bergamot, musk, cashmere woods, mugwort. Don't know what that note is. Patchouli, and did I miss some? And calamine. I'm getting the C notes. I'm getting the citruses. It is kind of tart, and I'm guessing that's from the grapefruit. I'm getting the cashmere woods, like a soft, almost, like I said, a soft woods in the undertones. I'm not picking up the amber, but this does have some body, so I'm assuming the amber is what's giving um, the it giving it the body. People say ocean the ride smells like my thoughts would be maybe not, but maybe just some small. Yeah, it's definitely some small similarities, Joe. And I think it's because the C notes and the citruses, the way they play off one another, I'm getting more musk in the dry down in the first one that I smelled that you were wearing today. And then this Ocean Revive, I'm getting C notes, citruses. I'm getting more soft woods versus the musk. I think that's where they started different. Ocean Revives goes in with the soft woods and like almost hints of vanilla in the undertones. Where is that first one? I'm not gonna try to pronounce it and butcher it again. That one comes in with the C notes, the aromatics, and more of a musky tone, dry down versus the soft woods. But I can definitely see why people say they smell similar and whatnot. And if you got one, I would definitely say you don't need the other. Whatever one vibes with you a little bit more, I would say go with that one. Appreciate you everybody for tuning in. Definitely hit that like button on the way in. We talking about Unique A Luxury and what they have to offer in their sample set. I seen they coming out. Joel and Spence, have y'all seen the new one that they're coming out with? Has some mandarin and some other citruses and stuff, and it looks pretty good. I was actually looking for it because I thought it was out, but pre-orders go out November 1st. I said I might just check it out. Everybody else in the chat, drop y'all scent of the days. Let me know what y'all wearing. I guess I'll go ahead and dive into Zenji. Been hearing a lot about this fragrance. They say it has a wine accord, just like what is it, sangria oak. Um, End up not getting sangria just because the sample I had of it, I enjoyed the smell of it, but it opens with a very strong bubblegum smell to it that just lasted too long on my skin. So end up not wanting to get a full bottle of that. But they say Zenji has a great wine note as well. So I'm interested to see if this is something I can pick up. They give me that same vibe as sangria, but without that bubblegum smell. Yeah, it ain't out yet, Spence. It's supposed to drop November 1st, but it's definitely from the note breakdown that I've seen, it definitely looks interesting. So let's type in the Zenji, put that on the back of the wrist. Really not getting much in the air. Could be my nose wearing out already, but I'm gonna pull up the notes while I let that sit real quick. Mm, 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 mm. Anybody watching any football today? If so, who y'all team? What y'all how y'all teams doing this year? Joe says if the price of Zenji would have been the same as the rest of the brand, I might have would have bought it. So did they is Zenji more expensive than the rest of the brand? Let me know, Joe. If this is something if I like, I was definitely gonna was gonna pick up. Let's see. Okay. I'm getting some citruses, some woods. I can see the wine according here. Mm, this is good. This is good, and it doesn't have that bubblegum opening like sangria. I can get with this. I'm picking up something. I don't know if I sprayed it too close to Ocean Rivera, but I'm getting something aromatic. It could be the two blended. I'm not sure. Okay, Joe, you said it is more expensive. How much more if you know right offhand? So it says Zenji's is citruses, woody, amber, fresh spice, aromatic, patchouli, wine, earthy, warm spice, soft spice. Okay, so maybe it's not mixing. Maybe it's just the aromatics that's in this fragrance that I was picking up. Those citruses, woods, that wine accord, lightly spiced. Spice plays back a little bit in the background. Note breakdown: bergamot, grapefruit, patchouli, red wine, amber, pink pepper, vetiver, frankincense, vanilla, and cedar. I can see the red wine. I can see the amber. It does. The grapefruit really does is not coming off as citrusy. It's more of a tardiness to this. This is something I can see myself spending some more time with. I'm getting the cedar. It's coming off kind of fresh. I can get with this. I can get with Zinji. This one and what was it? In what was it? Woos and Moos so far might be my favorite too. Dude, I'm not a big fan of Oud Wood, but I did try that early in my stages of my fragrance journey. So yeah, I just revisited Crush on Me. I'm getting straight caramel and patchouli. Uh, yeah, I'm good on that. Woods and Moods is drawing down to something very masculine, kind of sexy. The woods and that ooze coming off very rich and aromatic, surprisingly. Yeah. So far, Woods and Move and Zinji are the two I'm rocking with so far. Joe, yeah, I know. Tazo gave this fragrance a lot of praise. Him, Dedrick gave this a lot of praise as well. Um, I can't remember, but somebody on IG uh, that was talking about Zinji as well. Can't remember somebody in the community. What's up, Chief? Salute. You said Senator Days is Bahara Blue. From what house is that from? I've never tried it. What's that smelling like, Chief? This is Zinji is good. This is good. As it's starting to settle a little bit more on my skin, the wine is coming out a little bit more. The resonance from the almost not really necessarily smoky. Mm, but I'm getting the frankincense. Like I said, the grapefruits provide like a tardiness to this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some time, so a little bit more time with Zinzi. I can definitely see this being a full bottle. Spence, you said, "Oh, it's the House of Bahara." Okay, and I'm assuming the fragrance is blue. Appreciate that, Spence. I've never tried that. Let me somebody let me know what that smell like. What's the note breakdown on that? Let's see. Let's see. Going back to Ocean Revive, still aromatic, sea salty, slightly woody, like a softwood. I think it was cashmere. It's nice. Yeah, between that one and the first one, the Appendix or whatever it was, I can definitely see either or, getting either or. Definitely don't need both. Vanish. You said what's my favorite fragrance from the house? Are you talking house and Unique and Luxury? What's my favorite one? If so, right now it's probably a tie between Mango Magnificent and Instable. If I had to pick one, I'm probably going to say Mango Magnificent, but I do think Instable is one that doesn't get enough love. Joe says, lately I've been searching for something different I don't have in my collection. Every time I find one, it resembles something that I got the curse of having to. I agree. I agree. Uh, I've pretty much been on the same path, honestly. That's why I've been doing a lot more sampling instead of, just blind buying or getting stuff. Because at this point, if it's if it's similar but not better than something I already have, I'm not buying. If it's better than something I already have, if it's not one of my absolute favorites, I might get it and then sell what I have. But I'm definitely looking more so for um, those unique fragrances or something that just fits a different vibe that I don't have in my collection. So I definitely agree, Joe. Joe, definitely agree. That's why that Zenji, after I spend a little bit more time with it, might get added to the collection. Okay, you said it's a Layton cone, but it's fire. Perfect. Does it have that Vicks Vaporwave smell to it, or did it just get the essence of Layton? Appreciate that, Vanish. Definitely appreciate it. I think I want to change it up in a few as far as this how the setup goes. Um, you said what I think about day three is pretty trending. Day three is an amazing house. I did a couple of videos, I think a live as well on day three. It's one of my favorite houses. Great quality, some of the best quality, some of the most, what I can say, unique fragrance houses out there. That every fragrance is serving something different. Nothing is like a blaze or a flanker of one another. So day three is probably one of the houses I steer people to the most, simply for that reason, the uniqueness, the freshness. Um, as far as when I say freshness, day three brings you a fresh vibe because they're not gonna sell you, or they're not giving you something that's mainstream that smelling like everything else. Everything in the house is simply unique, in my opinion. Yeah, that wine accord and Zenji mixed with the fragrance scents and the tardiness of the grapefruit is standing out a lot. Let me look at the notes again because it's some might be the pink pepper and amber that's giving this a lot of body. Yeah, Zenji's number one right now that I just smelled today. I don't know, Venice. I don't think I got the deepest of voices, so I can't answer that one for you, Chief. Hey Spence, have you tried Zenji? Joe, I know you said Zenji was a little bit more pricey. Did you get a sample of it, or um, you were just looking it up? Let me know something. Um, I got room for maybe one or two more. We got Beverly Hills Exclusive. We got Chocolate Makes Me Happy. We got Aphrodisiac Touch. I smell and have Couté, have Magnificent. Let me know. What should I go with? Smith said, "No, I haven't. The grapefruit jump, the gold bottle. Yeah, yeah, it's the gold bottle. Zinji is the gold bottle. Yeah, Joe. If you haven't smelled it, I definitely think it's worth getting your nose on. I can tell you now, I already like Zinji more than Sangria, simply because it doesn't have that bubblegum open in it that Sangria has. I will say that right off the bat. In this first impressions. Hold on, I'm getting a message. Let's see. If don't nobody got any suggestions, I guess I'm gonna go with Aphrodisiac Touch. Think that'll be the next one. Hold on 1 second, 1 second. All right, let's go. Ronnie, salute my guy. Appreciate you typing in. You're all over the YouTube. Facts. Joe supports everybody. I truly, truly can say no matter what, he supports everybody. All right, let's tap into what one was this again? Aphrodisiac touch. I'm assuming this is gonna have some aphrodisiacs in it. Ooh, that's where it came out strong. Oh yeah, Chief. On the way to 300. Um, if y'all don't know, I said when I get to 500, I'm gonna do some type of giveaway. I'm not sure exactly if I want to do a discovery set from day 3 or if I want to do a full bottle. I haven't decided just yet, but we on the grind to 500 subscribers. Let's see what this aphrodisiac touch is hitting for. Okay, this is sweet, kind of vanillic, got some soft spices in there, maybe some lavender, some florals. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Let's see what we got going on here. Aphrodisiac touch. Definitely vanillic and soft spices. Slightly aromatic. Maybe some lavender. There's something familiar in here too. So aphrodisiac touch main accords is warm spices, vanilla, powdery, watery, floral, amber, rose musk, fresh spices. So I got some of the accords right off the back. So we got in the top notes lilac, saffron, cardamom, lily of the valley, cloves, cinnamon, bergamot. The spices for this to have a lot of spices in it, the spices are kind of light right off the back. Maybe just the blend, mid notes, rose, orris root, cedar, patchouli, uh, geranium, base notes, vanilla, amber, musk, woods, and sandalwoods. Yeah, I get the vanilla. The vanilla in here is strong. I'm getting soft spice. The aromatics could be the lilac and the florals. Maybe the amber and the woods is what's giving it the body when nothing really stands out. I'm getting more of a vanillic, soft spice, floral fragrance. I like it. I can see this being something that I wear maybe date night, fall, winter. But I also can see a woman wearing this too. I really can see a woman wearing this. Who do they say this is for? Is this unisex or what? Yep, they say unisex, Lena Film, which is what I assume because I can wear this, but not necessarily something that I think I would actually need. This samples I have to spend some more time with because I wear a lot of unisex fragrances, but not necessarily sure. But I have been looking for some more vanillas. Actually, if y'all got some good vanillas outside of Ani, uh, drop them in the chat. I wouldn't mind, picking them up, at least get my nose on to get some samples. Been looking to add some more vanilla fragrances to my collection. Venice, what you say? Dior Sauvage is 130 here. Do you think I should buy it? Please share if you have any other suggestions. Um, Me, because Dior Sauvage is so common, and I feel like a lot of people wear it, even though you can style a fragrance and make it your own. Dior's is a Sauvage is something I have, but you more than likely won't catch me wearing it. If I do wear it, I'm probably wearing it to work. But if 130 is a good price range for you, I say get it. But for that same 130, you can put $20 more to it and get something like Desert Rain from Day Three, something that can fit the same, not same profile, but you can wear it in the same style of events. A lot way more unique. So I would go somewhere with like Desert Rain or if you want Sauvage, some shower gelish. For that price range, I'll probably go with Imperial from Electimus over going Dior Sauvage route. If you want some, a unique blue, maybe Seraphine blue from Zahara, all fragrances that you can find in that same vein. But yeah, this Aphrodisiac touch, I'm actually liking. Granted, I do feel like I would enjoy it more so on a woman, but I can see, a confident man pulling it off as well. This discovery says, so far been pleasing or pleasant, I should say. 340s I really like. Out of what, one, two, three, four, five, six. Out of all six of these, I can't say it hasn't been one I haven't liked or I didn't enjoy. Zenji so far has been my favorite. Um, Woos and Moods, probably number two. Aphrodisiac Touch is probably number three. My least favorite, I can't lie, is probably Crush on Me, simply because it's drying down to straight vanilla, um, caramel, not vanilla, caramel and patchouli. Vanna says, yes, sir, it's very common. The only reason I don't want to buy it that much won't make me stand out. Exactly. Exactly. And is to stand out from the crowd, you don't need to go as far as I do. But if you just step out of the mainstream fragrance, you should smell different than most. Exactly. That's great advice, Joe. I definitely 100% agree. Agree. You just have to, step out of, as you said, step out of those mainstream fragrances, the ones that get all the hype. Of course, yeah, they might smell good, but it's a lot of fragrances. 99% of fragrances smell good. Step out of the mainstream, get the most hype, and just find something unique that you like. As long as it smells good to you, that's all that matters. Yeah, this Aphrodisiac touch, I'm really enjoying. I'm gonna do one more before I tap out of here because we're coming up on an hour, and I really didn't do want to do too much more than an hour because the game, 4 o'clock game or 4:20 game just started. Let's see. Let's go with chocolate makes me happy, or which one, y'all? Chocolate makes me happy, or the Beverly Hill exclusive? Exclusive. Somebody let me know. Which one should I go with? My least used fragrance in my collection. I try to wear everything, but the least used is probably my more situational fragrances, like Coute, simply before because I simply only wear that to like cigar bars or things like that. Um, Nasamato's Black Afgano. I typically only wear that when I dress up. It's a coffee, marijuana coffee style fragrance. Smells very good, very elegant and upscale, but I only wear it when I dress up. So I would say those two are the least used just because they're more situational. And y'all said the Beverly Hill exclusive. That's what we're gonna go with. Then this will be the last one. Last one we dive into before we sign out of here and get back to some football. I was gonna do drop a video today, but I decided go live and talk to y'all instead. Let's see what got some room right here, and this is the Beverly Hill exclusive. A Vanish. I got a video on that. Most complimented in my collection. I have a video. If you want to go check out the video on that, that will answer your question for most complimented. You got outvoted, Spence. The exclusive came in first, and that's the one I end up going with. Let's see what we get here. Mm. As y'all see how shiny that is. All these are, I'm thinking, the straight to parfums, high oil concentration. This is aromatic. I don't know if this is like aldehydes or eucalyptus, but it's very fresh, light spices or fresh spices, I can say, right off the bat. I'm getting freshness, like aromatics. I don't know if it's cardamom. It's either cardamom or saffron, one of those, with some bergamot. Let me pull these notes up real quick. Smells good though. I can't really say exactly what it is. Do 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 do. Mm, 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 mm. So Ooh, I'm all the way off. I'm getting citruses, aldehydes, and this the main course says sweet honey, tobacco, vanilla, amber, and floral. Mm, I can see the sweetness, and it says honey, tobacco, and tonka bean is what this fragrance is all about. I get some sweetness, but I'm also getting some fresh and some spices. Now that I know tobacco's in here, the tobacco's coming off, but it's not the typical tobacco. Is more of a like tobacco leaf, in my opinion, to my nose right off the bat. And because I've done 5, 6 fragrances, so my nose can be fatigued. I'm not getting honey. Honey usually stands out to me. I'm getting some type of sweetness, and from the note breakdown, obviously I know it's honey now, but the honey is not standing out normally how honey does to me. So it could be the blend, how it's blended, or it could be the nose fatigue from smelling so many fragrances so far today. But it does smell good. I do like it. This is something I'm gonna have to go back to and no get some more experience with, get some wares in to really see if I can pick up the honey or the tobacco still, because the tobacco in here, like I said, now that I know it's in here, I can pick it up. It's coming off more drier, like a tobacco leaf with this sweetness. Mm. While we here, before we sign out, let me know what's your favorite from the house. If you have tried anything from the house, what's your favorites? Somebody asked me earlier, mine's is Mango Magnificent, but what's yours? Mm. So just to recap from all the fragrances, definitely say Zinji. Um, Zinji is my favorite. Roshan Revive, one the other one that I wanted to get my nose on. It's cool. I'm not necessarily. I don't think I'm gonna need a full bottle of it. I'm gonna go through this sample while I still got some warmer days and get some words of it. I can definitely see myself getting a full bottle of Zinji just from initial impressions. This Beverly Hills exclusive is really good, but I want to spend some more time with it because I think I'm going, getting nose fatigue. I can't really pinpoint exactly to really break it down. The wood and moods, the oud wood DNA or oud wood vibes. I think I like it a little bit more than oud wood simply because it's a lot more settle or supple, I would say. Um, Aphrodisiac Touch, I would say would be a great choice for the ladies if you like more vanillic and sweet fragrances with fresh spice undertones. I think that one would be a great fragrance for the ladies. Um, Crush on Me, it was good in the opening when you got more of everything in the fragrance, but it dried down to straight caramel and patchouli. So I'm definitely probably going to pass on getting some more experience with that one. Yeah, this Wooden Mood is good. I can see myself getting Wooden Moods and Kute. If I was to buy two, just our first impression, it would be Wooden Moods and Zinji. My bad, I already have Kute. And then the third one, I'm not sure right off the bat, but those two, I can definitely, see myself getting a field bottle. Appreciate you tapping in, Spence. definitely, definitely we got to get up. Like I said, I got some things coming. I'm doing in the background. Like I said, I'm gonna hit you up once I get everything straight forward. So, because when it comes to production, you the one I need to talk to. So I'm gonna be in touch once I get everything on my end straight. Would you say, Joe? Take care. Smell good, everyone. Definitely check out more about Zenji. Definitely, definitely worth it. But all right, Soulful family. Appreciate y'all, tapping in for another Soulful Sundays, where we continue to express our individuality through the vice of fragrance. Until next time, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Peace and love. Blessings.